Uh, when you're fighting, you no longer, you might go in filled with patriotism. And when you're in battle, uh, you're not fighting for your country. You're fighting for your outfit. You're fighting for the guys in the hole with you. You're fighting for the guys who will move up with you. And you're fighting for the guy, if you go down, he's going to make damn sure that you get out of there. He's going to make sure. Is when I went down, they took the objective, but then they came back, slid me on a poncho, and dragged me out of there. So it's a matter of family. That's and you love each other as family, and I mean love. There's to this day, here's 60-some years later, I'm still in touch with some of the Marines that I led.
When you face a difficult circumstance now, or in the past 60 years, you kind of think back on the war like,
Yeah.
I got through the war. This doesn't compare.
Yeah, I can boil it down to a couple of, and we do it a lot. What can they do to me?
Yeah.
Really. So, as I say, it boils down to if I were to enumerate, list my emotions, I'd start with pride.
Mm-hmm.
Not conceit, but pride. You remember that outfit I described up front? These people who didn't know how to put their uniforms on.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're amongst the finest fighting Marines that the Corps has ever put into the field. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud of my part. And I'm proud of them that they did it. And then the next thing is that there's a great line written by a Marine colonel who, on retirement, when I was an enlisted man, he was my superior. And he says, I take one step backward, retiring. I continue to look with tolerant scorn on the rest of the world, for we are United States Marines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When they say forgotten war, I think of the great guys, great Marines that I fell in ranks with. Huh? Where in the name of anywhere do you have opportunities like that, huh? Geez, the guys I could name to you, are just outstanding people they're not forgotten to me. I love them. I think of them, and I love them. And I think that's reciprocal. And I hear people pissing and moaning about it. We weren't appreciated and all that kind of stuff. Well, my choice is to say that, here, let me put it to you this way. Cynical. People come up to me and say, thank you for your service. And I say to them, I appreciate it, but you just don't understand what a great time it was. One day, way up in the hills, and I come upon this farmhouse, I think, and I came up to it, and with one of my, I had an interpreter with me, and we came up, and the interpreter knocked on the door, and the door opened, and inside was this family cowering in fear. And I went in with the interpreter, tried to explain to them that we meant no harm. And my men are digging into their gear for candy and giving it to the little kids. And, it was watching them, the Korean family change from fear just to a relief. But this is so common. You know, I mean, I can't say it was common to me. I didn't have this happen every day, but things like that. But those were my few experiences with the North Korean people, and I've heard some great stories great success stories about what had transpired in their lives after they got out of there, and a whole bunch of miracles there too. So anyway.